Hi guys, this month I am strictly only reading thriller books. With that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the books that I want to read this month. The first book I'm going to be reading this month is called The Vines by Shelley Nolden. This book is about a man named Finn who discovers an old and decrepit hospital where for centuries they've been holding patients hostage, they've been quarantining them and running human experiments on them, which obviously sounds so terrible and so painful and obviously illegal. If that little description doesn't catch your attention, just know that while Finn discovers this hospital, he also discovers a living resident whose name is Cora, and Cora says that she's been imprisoned in this hospital for God knows how long, and she's one of the people that they've been running experiments on. So that's basically all I know, but that sounds so freaking interesting. I cannot wait to dive into this book and see what it's all about. The next book I'm going to read is called All the Ugly and Wonderful Things by Bryn, Greenwood. It's about a young girl named Wavy who was born to drug addict parents, and one day one of her father's friends gets in an accident and she goes out there and helps this man, who by the way is a grown man obviously. If I'm not mistaken, her and this grown man strike up a romance. I feel like that's what it's about. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's about. So I think it's a coming of age story about Wavy and her relationship with this man. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I really haven't heard too much about it, and the Goodreads description wasn't that forthcoming. The next book I'm going to be reading is called My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady, Hendrix. It's basically about two young girls who connected when they were in middle school, about games and movies and roller skating and just fun stuff like that. But once high school rolls around, one of the girls becomes different. She starts acting differently and doing different things and liking different interests, and the other girl believes that the only explanation for all of this is that she's been possessed by the demon. They go on a quest together in order to save her from this demon, and it sounds so cute. The next book that I want to read is called Little Creeping Things by Chelsea Ichaso. This is a story about a girl who, when she was a little girl, accidentally started a fire that caused one of her neighbors to die. Like, because of this, the bullies at school will not let this go. They always bring it up. They're always so mean to her about it. So when one of the bullies goes missing and she knows a little bit of information about this, she doesn't want to go to the police because she doesn't want people to think that she is involved in this. So instead of going to the police with this little bit of information, she decides that she's just going to stay quiet. She's not going to tell anyone. But then when she gets a letter from someone that says, "Thanks for keeping our secret," or something along those lines, she starts to get a little bit freaked out. So yeah, this book sounds really interesting and I cannot wait to see where it goes. And finally, the last book that I want to read this month is called Beneath Devil's Bridge by Loreth and White. This is a book about a girl who started a podcast, and she goes around interviewing people and talking about true crime events from the past. And when she goes to interview this person who was arrested for a murder a long time ago, this person tells her that he's actually innocent. He discloses that in fact he did not murder that person, and he tells a story about what really happened. I love that they've incorporated a true crime podcast into this book. But yeah guys, this book sounds so interesting and I cannot wait to start it. That is the end of my July TBR. I hope I can get to all of these books because they all sound so interesting. So with that being said, please give me a like and subscribe and join my little bookish family, and I will see you guys really soon.